What up, though? Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Now the first kiss was the one that let me see just how deep you're into me.
What up, though?
Your intensity.
Pull
I
up.
couldn't believe. Now the next kiss happened 7 days ago. That's when I
rap a little something this morning, man.
My God, let you know I was ready for more.
Pull your tea out.
That's when I took you home. And I wasn't quite ready for how you came. Words can't explain pleasures we've explored. We've been making love 6 nights strong. And I can't believe just how long you can go. I'm ready for more of the hunger in your soul. Girl, you're blazing like you never get another one.
Hey,
It's amazing.
what up, CC?
That you're still wanting me. You're still home.
Got one early bird in here.
We keep rising like we never go.
Hey.
I'm not trying to make you stop, but still on.
Hey.
Still on. Now the first time was amazing, like I said, like nothing I've seen done.
You know about this, CC.
Music played in my head, I wasn't prepared. Now the next time happened when I finally
I wasn't trying to bang the house out there. I just got on the TV. I woke up thinking about this one, dog. I ain't heard it in a while. I don't know why.
I get a little more attracted when you open up your mind, girl. I find your perception of the world coincides with mine. I try to let the fever in me subside, but every time I see that little look in your eye, I come back to life and I rise.
Hey.
From the bedroom to the kitchen, up against the wall, still I hear your body talking, cause you still want me, and you home.
It's low, yeah. I ain't want to turn too loud. I just want it in the background.
I'm the waves upon your ocean, but still wanting me, and you're still hungry. Did you know that you smile in your skin? Is it there all the time? Only when you're with me. The morning sun shines on your face. Let me be the first breath you take.
Hey.
I wanna be here. Girl, you're amazing like you never get enough. It's amazing that I'm loving that you're still wanting me. You're still hungry. We keep rising like we never gonna reach the top. I'm not trying to let this stop, but you're still wanting me. Still hungry. Never gonna stop, girl. Kitchen up the door, still I hear everybody calling because you're still wanting me. And you're still hungry. From 100 miles an hour back to slow motion, I'm the waves upon your ocean, cause you're still wanting me. And you're still hungry. I'm never dead, girl, you're amazing. I never get out now. It's amazing that I'm loving that you're still wanting me. You're still hungry. We keep rising like we never gonna reach the top. I'm not trying to make it stop. You're still hungry. I'm still hungry, baby. From the bedroom to the kitchen up the door, still I hear your body calling. Even though you still think so home, I bet you still what's up. From the 100 miles an hour back to slow, babe. I ain't waiting for you, rush, keep it going, babe.
Yeah. What up, though? What up, though, this morning? Yeah. Just have something nice playing in the background, you dig? Let me see how I want to begin this session. In the land of the lost, how do we navigate? Well, I know it ain't no secret. Y'all know how I navigate. You did. Me, my personal, my most intimate thoughts on how to do things. I threw those ideas away. Simply because I was like the smartest guy I knew, the slickest, slipperiest guy I knew. What up, though, King? You all right? What's going on this morning, early bird? That money, boy. Conniving. I felt like I held the title. And come to find out that I didn't know nothing. So the way I navigate is really a cheat code I try to share with everybody. You know, Jesus Christ is my navigator. You understand? And the reason I chose that to be my navigation system is because it never steered me wrong. I done been in situations where if I would have listened to the navigation system, I wouldn't have never got caught doing wrong, or I've never done that wrong. So today, my navigation system, I pay a lot more closer attention to. The cheat code never leads you into death. Never. That ain't the way Christ do things. Never lead you to bring somebody else to death neither. So I would be a fool, to still just pay attention to it when I feel like it, when I think it's best. See, I done already proved I'm not the best, I'm not the brightest bulb in a 2-pack light bulb system. You dig? What up, though, Truth Seeker? How you doing this morning? So there is no when I feel like doing it. I come up to a situation, y'all, I can't really see the back end of it. What I do? I fall on the knee. Boys to men style. I break it down. And I ask for help to see through situations. I don't know everything no more. And me being real about that give me so much power. Give me so much power. I was looking at an episode of Family Guy. I don't know if y'all keep up with that type of stuff. I'm goofy like that, you feel me? And the whole episode, Stan trying to prove that he's the good decision maker. Meanwhile, the whole family looking at each other behind his back like, oh shit, we in trouble. If we let him make the decision, we in trouble. No doubt. No doubt. Hey, I ain't rushing you, man. Whenever you ready, you know how to call me out. So, bam, a hurricane hit the city, right? So the family like, okay, let's do this. Here goes Stan. No, let's do this. So they all looking at each other, and he's the head of the family. They don't want to go against the head, right? So they decide to listen to him. Every decision Stan made got them messed up, right? Stan even went as far as stabbing his own wife and daughter with a spear. Because he was too proud to go with the best idea. Because he's the man, he's the head of the family. He felt like whatever he came up with was the best idea. See, I refuse to be that man. I refuse to be that. I was that my whole 20s. Majority of my 20s. It's a new day, y'all. And I promise you, I don't want to be the only one waking up. I want the people I move and groove with to wake up as well. You understand? I'm not the one that find the treasure and decide to keep it for itself so he can his family can be ahead of everybody. I'm not that one. I'm sorry. Y'all may say, hey, nigga, you crazy, this, that, and other. Nah, I'm a giver. And mainly so because Christ said, happy are those that give rather those that receive. So if he say happy are those that give, I think I want to be on that end. Because he ain't steered me wrong yet. And if he's saying happy are those that give, it's got to be something to it. And usually when he speak like that, it leads to blessings. So I want to be on that end. I've been on the end of malediction my majority of my life. Trying to do something different. No doubt, baby boy. No doubt this morning. No doubt. Y'all hear them girls in the background. Hey. Bring back some sweet, bitter memories, baby. Sweet, bitter memories. And that goes to show, man, you know, a lot of messed up messages transferred through music. You know, looking at today's, you know, majority of today's artists. But man, it's some powerful messages passed through that music, man. And songs you would least expect it. One of the songs I found crazy as hell that was packed with some knowledge was this crazy song called Blinded Me with Science. Y'all remember that one? Man, listen to that song. She blinded me with science. Bad boy. Bad. But yeah, man. It's like a lot of us think because the Bible is misrepresented, the Most High is misrepresented by people that steal and lie to the people, fornicate on their flock. Y'all think that takes away or that excludes the author of that book because that man or that woman or that organization getting away with messing over the people. See, you have to add in the fact that this is the devil's world. You have to add in the fact that in Genesis, the beginning of all the books in the Bible, that it was assured that in the end times that man will accomplish whatever he wanted to accomplish. And what man has accomplished is to deceive the masses at an alarming rate. They got this thing so down pat that if you speak wrong about one of these celebrities and you're in the wrong crowd, you're in the wrong area, you'll get dog walked. Straight up. Let me tell y'all something. I got locked up about a week before Kobe Bryant died. Y'all should have seen them inmates in there over Kobe Bryant. And me, I'm an asshole, y'all. Forgive my French this morning. I tested the water. You know what I did, y'all? I said some crazy stuff. You know what I said? I said, ain't nothing wrong with that nigga. That nigga ain't dead. So ain't nothing wrong with that nigga. Man, niggas looked at me like, what? They said he crashed, this, that, and other. I said, man, listen to that story. Do that shit even make any sense to you? I said, first of all, we talking about Kobe Bryant. So if Kobe and baby girl died and the pilot died, where the information about his bodyguards and shit being dead? You know, because he's on. What up, though, Slapper? Because he's on. Where the information about their passage? Because I don't know if y'all know or not. When these millionaires contract you, They don't trust you with their money. So they must keep an eye on you. And they must protect you at the same time. So whenever you hear these far-fetched stories about these, superstars beating on a woman and beating the kids to death, and you don't hear nothing about the bodyguards or none of that stuff, it's fraud. It's a story. Period. It's a story. That's all it is. Just like when we talk about people like Jamie Foxx and their characters that played a role in these stories. Period. Alex Jones. He got sued all these millions for his opinion. Now, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I know Alex Jones is a fraud. And when it comes to fraud, I can care less about him. But I never heard Alex Jones get on the airways and tell people to slander other people. The people in question who he supposedly got sued about, the children that lost their lives in the incident. Not one time did I see him try to throw a parade or anything about this. What I seen him do is use their information, their coverage, their words, their stories, and I heard him scrutinize them, give his opinion on them, his commentary on them. So what Mr. Jones is doing, and if you type out his name, you're going to come up with 33. What do I mean by 33? Well, numbers are what we get ruled by. Notice letters change, alphabets change, and all that stuff all over the world. But guess what don't change? Numbers. Numbers are the same all over the world. And that's what we get ruled by. We get ruled by numbers. 33 is a master number. It lets a person know that it's government. That's actually the government letting us know it's the government. To those that's in the know. If you don't want to know, 9 times out of 10, you don't know. You don't know nothing about numerology. But that's what the world is governed by. That's why throughout all human history, birthdays wasn't a big thing. But see, this system, this beast system, everything is involving numbers. Now, the elite always communicated by numbers throughout human history. Always. But see, what they did was come up with a language with all the languages involved, and it's a backwards language. So it's a lot of play with words and things of that nature. Notice how you can say for love and you're saying FOR, but when you say the same word, or should I say the same sounding word for and the number 4, you add a U. And then when you go to 44, you're taking the U out of the 40. See, it's a lot of play on words, this language that we're in. It's an old language, yet a new language. It's old because it was prepared BC. The whole system was prepared BC. See, the mission is and always have been, because in the end time, a lot of revealing is to be done. But see, you will not see the revealing if you know nothing about Scripture. Y'all, let me put it like this. You will think whatever you're told to think if you don't know nothing about the Bible. We see it done all the time. We see it done all the time. We believe what we're told. A small percentage of us notice something ain't right, and we speak on it. A small percentage of us. The majority of us, we just gonna go along with the flow. Why wouldn't we go along with the flow? We don't want no trouble. We just want to get our money, take care of our family, and go home. I didn't see that. That's how we program, man. Everything we do, everything we're about is learned. And the small group, the small portion of us that deviate from the program, we stick out like sore thumbs. A lot of people hate to hear us talk because we always saying something that's against the status quo. We always saying something that's against the narrative. So a lot of people don't even like to hear us talk. A lot of people avoid us at all costs. See, I do what I'm doing right now, I do in real life. So the experience I get on YouTube ain't nothing but a reflection of real life. Niggas avoid me. If they not for the right thing, they avoid me in real life. When they run into me, of course, they pay their respects or whatnot, but we talking about on everyday basis. They avoid me. Because these niggas that ain't ready to grow up, they ain't ready to face the reality. You fuck around on your girlfriend, your wife, oh yeah, 9 times out of 10, you ain't coming around Curl. Because Curl gonna make you feel like shit. You cheating, you stealing this, that, and the other, you selling dope. No, 9 times out of 10, you ain't putting no effort to come around Curl, not unless you absolutely have to. Because I'm gonna put something in your ear that make too much sense and question what the fuck you doing. I had one cat that asked me, so you saying, go hungry instead of doing this, that, and the other that can, get that can help you feed your family? And I said, yeah. Yeah. Because if you gone, some people are extra petty. Some people will shoot you for trying to take a big wheel from in front of their house. Trying to take a flower, a rose. Some people will tap you in your ass. So when we talk about committing a crime or putting yourself even in a worse situation than you already is, if everything's successful, so be it. But if everything go wrong, now you broke, your family broke, and you gone. You locked up or dead. It's time to stop believing in illusions, man. It's time to stop, man. We always get that warning call before that something tragic happen. We always get that warning call, dog. It never fails. It's kind of like what happened to Cain right before he killed his brother. God pulled Cain to the side and said, "Hey man, what's eating at you, man? You got that look. You got that look, big worm, like you got a fish on the line. What it do, man? What you doing? Where your brother at? We always get that warning, y'all. See, I'm responsible for some bad things out here, and I would never give myself full credit for the good things I did because of some of the bad things I did. But it feels good to be responsible for families. It feels good, man, to be responsible for helping people find the truth about God. It feels good because this stuff that don't just, come and go, this type of stuff lasts forever, man. Feel beautiful to be a part of that. But see, if we don't think there's an enemy out there trying to kill us at all costs, we just move like everything. And it really ain't. It's really a cause for a nigga to really be as paranoid as possible. Here we minding our business, right? We ain't trying to bring no man down. Hey, we ain't with the gay shit, but we ain't trying to throw no stones. And here you read these people at war with you. And you ain't trying to bring no harm on them. They talk about demasculating your sons. You ain't did nothing wrong to them. Just because you choose to be different, just because they choose to be different than you, and you not follow them in their difference, they at war with you for being a straight man. And I talk all this stuff about how Detroit coming up. But guess what, y'all? Detroit didn't start coming up until they put that demonic ass statue in the city. Nobody wanted to invest here. Nobody wanted to do nothing here. But here, all of a sudden, they put that ugly ass statue in the city. Now everybody want to come invest. Shit crazy, y'all. Ever since they put that damn thing here, the city been coming up. You think that's coincidence? Think that's coincidence? I don't. For one, when they brought the statue here, it was all over the news. Two, for that to happen, some pretty powerful people needed to have that statue here. Ain't no nigga out the hood just woke up and said, hey, we want this demonic statue. You talking about congressmen. You talking about Senate. Mayor. That statue got here, man. You start seeing transformation like immediately. Some roads that had been raggedy my whole life all of a sudden got repaired. Potholes deeper than the Grand Canyon, goddamn me, all of a sudden got filled. Whole street snatched out, rebuilt. Big old mega factories, structures coming up in Detroit ever since that statue got here. Coincidence, huh? I don't think so, dog. I don't think so. Okay. I don't think so, y'all. No coincidence, man. What am I saying? Well, let me just put it out there. Let me make it as plain as day. Now, we have a statue here called the Spirit of Detroit. Now, I already called that statue out in an earlier video on my channel for what it was. But apparently that wasn't enough for the powers that be. And like the Bible say, that's why, they want you to discard that Bible. They're going to change it around any which way just to make sure you don't take that Bible serious. Because if you check out that Bible lets you know who's in charge when it comes to the world. The Bible lets you know. The Bible makes you aware. So when you see these crazy things happen, if you check out that Bible, there's no way you'll blame it on God. You already know that it's an enemy that hates your guts and wants you dead even before you come out the womb. You got witness. You got receipts of that by way of all these abortion clinics. Devil wants you dead before you even come to the world, nigga. Before you even breathe your own air, he wants you dead. See, his desire is for you to kill yourself. That's why a lot of these women minds are messed up, because a lot of them probably don't know it, but they've killed. They've done the devil's deed over and over again. Yeah, all we got to do is wrap up tight and, be safe. Yeah, that's all we got to do. We won't have to worry about killing. But that ain't the case. We chose pleasure over life. Because I want to feel everything. I'm going to risk growing this life inside me. And a nigga, if he participate, he giving up that money to get rid of that baby, he's just as guilty as the woman. Nigga don't escape that. He don't escape. He just as guilty. For the record, I never participated. I told one liar, have it and just give it to me. You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to look back. Notice I said one liar. But that's how I felt, period, about killing, because it always been that to me. Got a heartbeat. It's alive. It's a life. And I'm not trying to condemn nobody for their past. I'm just saying there's only one way out of that. And that's to exercise faith in that blood ransom. It's only one way. Not it's gonna chew at you. Because you always gonna be reminded that devil gonna make sure you get taunted. I don't care how many of his deeds you do. He gonna make sure you know what you did. And he gonna make sure he taunts you. And see, he catch you. He do his thing when you weak. Catch you at your weakest, right? And his number one desire, his number one porno, where he get his nut from, is you kill yourself. You do something harmful to yourself. That's what he really wants. That's what he really wants, y'all. He wants you to hurt yourself. How do I know this? He did it to Jesus Christ. He did it to Jesus Christ. Let's look at when he first cut into Jesus Christ, right? When did he first cut into him? The 40 days and 40 nights of fasting caught him at his weakest. Told him to eat the bread. Jesus said, no. He said, turn the rock into to bread. Jesus said, no. Then what he tell Jesus, y'all? Told him to throw himself off that cliff. And watch the angels don't let him harm a hair on his head. Tried to get Jesus to kill himself. And he used them same tactics today. Catch you at your weakest. And ask yourself, if you call yourself a slave, if he did it to Jesus, why wouldn't he be trying to do it to you? And you ain't even got to call yourself a slave. Call yourself a friend of Jesus, a son, a nephew. He did it to him. Why wouldn't he do it to you? He used them same tactics he used that long time ago, right now. But see, if you don't believe that book, you just think it's your own common sense talking to you. You wouldn't think it's no devil whispering in your ear. You think it's just kill yourself, fall on this knife, Think it's just common sense. You keep on failing. You keep on failing at this. You ain't good at that. Off your goddamn self. You did? That's Satan one-on-one. You want to talk about the people with mental illnesses? Well, they hear them voices a little bit harder than you. Nothing wrong with them people. They just under possession. And you do the research on a lot of them people. A lot of them people don't believe in God. A lot of them people don't go to church. And mind you, I ain't been in church in years. But a lot of them people don't even believe that type of stuff. They have no protection about them. Nothing fighting for them. And not because they just bold, because they don't believe, because they don't want nothing to fight for them. See, God don't make us believe in him. God don't make us trust him. So don't be feeling sorry for these people. These people, they decided, hey, I'm not into that. That's just what it is. When my buddy say, my grandma just passed, she didn't believe in God. So you say she going to hell? And I told the brother straight up, I said, hey, God didn't make her believe in him when she was alive. And God ain't about to make her believe in him now that she dead. So you come up with whatever you want to come up with. She don't believe in heaven and hell. And if she know all that stuff is real and made a conscious decision not to believe in God, you don't even need to ask me that question. You already know what it is. Yeah. You already know. God ain't gonna force nobody to believe in him. When Jesus walked this earth, he did not force nobody to listen to his word. Hey, he fed people. He healed people. He kicked the bobos with people. He sipped a little something with some people. You did. But at no time did he force people to believe or listen to what he's saying. No. Not into that. That's why when I come to this platform and I hear, me myself, I'm not one to tell people to do nothing when it comes to me. What up, Toy? Morning to you, sis. Well, when it comes to everybody walking their path, I had to learn from my sons, because throughout my life, I was trying to not only show niggas to the water, I was trying to make them drink it. And I learned from my sons, you can't do that. I got niggas my age, I call my sons, y'all, but I'm talking about my children I raised. I came to the realization that you can't walk people past for them. Just because you see certain things don't mean that everybody else gonna see those things. You gotta let them see it for themselves. Some people are smart enough to take your word for it and say, hey, you ain't did nothing wrong to me. You ain't never lied to me. I'm not about to think you lying to me. Nah, some people do feel like that. But the majority of us, no, we don't trust you, nigga. So you don't want to be too forceful with when you give your opinion, you want to give your opinion. You don't want to give your judgment. You don't want your opinion. You don't want your opinion to feel like judgment. You want your opinion to be an opinion. Like, hey, I feel like woo, 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 woo. Period. Well, I do stuff this way. Hey, well, I'm not judging you. I'm just speaking on the way, I'm doing, I do things another way, and you can take it negative, but this is just in case you didn't look at it in this way. I'm just pointing out another way to look at things. But as far as you taking your walk, I'm with you, dog. I'm not going to abandon you because you done told me, maybe even cussed me out and said, hey, man, step off, man. I'm going to do this my way, man. Step off, I'm not going to abandon you because of that. I'm going to stand corrected, because for you to say that to me, that must mean I was being a little bit too forceful with my opinion. See, that's one thing niggas don't understand, man. Friendship goes way further than you just saying, hey, that's my dog, that's my friend, et cetera, et cetera. You literally got to think before you act a lot of times, especially if you got some love for your friend. Because one thing you don't want to do, you don't want your friend, you understand, if it's your friend, you don't want your friend to ever think that, because he make a bad decision or she make a bad decision that, you ain't got their back. No, I'm not saying condone what's bad, but I'm saying you got to be able to take the bitter with the sweet. When your friend's shining, you ain't got no problem with standing there proud. So when your friend ain't shining, when he ain't doing so hot, nigga, have your same stance. Have that same stance. Be able to take the bitter with the sweet. You did? That's just simply real people shit. Real people do real things. Come to remember, that's what Christ Council went off about a couple months ago. Don't abandon me. I may did say something wrong or went out of place on something, nigga, but don't abandon me. Nigga, stand with me like you was standing with me all these other times when I was on point. When you felt I was on point. Now I get a little, I get rubbed, little bad commentary back. Now you want to jump ship? What up, boy? What up, though? Yeah, all right? Got the Moore family in this bitch this morning. Excuse my French, y'all. What up, though, y'all? Yeah, see, them some of my real life people, y'all. Real life, But hey, this how we do it, man. We don't abandon our people, man. We don't abandon our people, man. I don't want to use the term everybody else using, but we hold our own. We all we got. And my girl Toya, shit, man, you talking about elementary school all the way to our 40s. And if I ain't mistaken, shit, Toya a couple months older than me. Them years, man, them years. Years, man. Now, I put it like this. If a person you done known for years can't reprove you, can't give you that metal sharpening metal type of greeting and reproving, who's supposed to? Yeah, we is. Yeah, we is, man. But I never imagined it, man. I never imagined we'd be here. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Me seeing 40, me looking in the mirror and seeing white hair on my chin. Oh my goodness. That shit crazy, y'all. I've been in a state of shock for the last probably like 2 years. I've been in a state of shock. Yeah. Oh, well, what we got here? Let's see here. I ain't heard this one in a while. Yeah. Oh, most definitely, bro. Hey, it always started with me opening my eyes, Swan. Always started that way for me, and then everything else is a bonus. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is a bonus, man. Give me 1 second, y'all. This reminds me of my mama. She used to have me singing this one. You never leave me, girl, that would make me feel so right. Let me hear you tell me you want me. Let me hear you say you never leave me, baby, until the morning. It's them Jones days, Toya. Yeah, thumbs up. Don't let our love Hey man, y'all see how young Keith Sweato crying ass look on this album cover? You realize how old you is. Damn. That nigga was a young man up there. Let me see. Last 2 years, Detroit has been crazy and busy, but it put us in a better place for growth. Hey, absolutely, man. Hey, always remember, man, the Most High is the creator of the family. So whenever you talking about strengthening the family, you be crazy for not leaning on him. You be crazy for not taking his counsel. So as long as y'all do that, y'all ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Y'all gonna go, we human, so we gonna go through them bumps and bruises. But the more we endure, the stronger it make us as a family unit. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you said did? Okay. I remember you going through that. I remember you going through it a couple times, right? Hey, as long as you keep taking care of my dog, man, you gonna always be right, dog. Always. Just keep doing what you doing, brother. You know what I'm talking about? Keep doing what you doing, man. Me and my wife, we go through our thing, man, but, me and my wife knew each other when we was teens, pre-teens. We knew each other pretty much our whole life. So, we clown. It ain't like two strangers, getting together and figuring things out, you know what I'm saying? Although we had to figure a lot of things out about each other. But, all worth it, man. In my opinion, all worth it. Hey, you damn right. Pioneer for life, baby. I don't give a damn if it ain't there no more. We still here, right? Pioneer, baby. Yeah. See what we got this morning, man. Yes, sir. Okay. This is one of my you understand? One of my peeps, was digging this one back in the day, y'all. You did. I didn't appreciate it until when I got a little bit older, though, That's what's up. Damn. What? Oh, yeah. Damn right. We from the same neck of the woods, dog. We get down. Hey, one time, man, I was singing this shit, man. Especially when I got the KE, dog. Me and Mr. Brown. Oh, man. Hey, me and Mr. Brown wine. Oh, man. He the one taught us how to harmonize. Oh. But yeah. For sure, y'all. What that damn devil do is he corner you up. He just make you pay attention to all the failures. He just wants you to look at things one way because he look at things one way. That's why he call him the one-eyed shepherd. That's why you get so many of these celebrities to cover up that eye show that one eye because they got to show you who their allegiance with, even if they don't want to. But because of that contract, they obligated to show you who their allegiance with. That's why you see all the one eye symbolism. That's why you see all the pyramids. Who they say was the best offense? Who they say was the best offense in basketball history? The best offense in NBA history? The triangle offense, right? Right? Personified by the dude who coached number 23, the Bull, right? So you got to pay attention, man, to these numbers, man. The numbers never change. The numbers speak volume. Every news story you hear every day is brought to you by the number of that day. The numbers, y'all. You got to pay attention to it. Every restaurant, every major restaurant, or should I say, every fast food joint that's been open your whole life, 9 times out of 10 is going to equal up to 84, 33, 47, 74, or 41. Those are numbers that represent America, and those are numbers that represent your government. Yeah. It's numerology, but it's called gematria. It's a whole language built on numbers. And that's what we rule by every day. I'm going to do some presentations soon. And I hope y'all be around. Or I hope I see y'all out in the streets. I don't really be out there no more unless I'm working, y'all. So I be kind of grounded, but I know where y'all, if y'all still in that new house I last seen, I know where y'all at. But you know, as married people, you don't drop by people's house, you know, without full knowledge that everybody there that's supposed to be there. You know, I don't care what closeness, what type of closeness is there. You know, we do things in an organized fashion. So hopefully y'all pull up because somebody else asked me to do a show on numerology and I want it to be impactful. So that's what I've been trying to build on, making sure it's something that you can't forget about. Well, once I show y'all and once y'all see for yourself, y'all ain't gonna be able to forget it. I just want y'all to see the same things I seen that caught my attention. And that was I first found out about numerology in 2013. That's when I found out about it. And I say like 2015 is when I was convinced that it is what it really is. I've seen championships won based off numerology. I've seen horse races won. I've seen presidents be elected based off numerology. I've seen a whole lot of things happen based off numerology, y'all. Not to mention everyday news, everyday sports. It's crazy, y'all, but once you see it, and I'm going to warn y'all beforehand, don't get lost in these numbers. I want y'all to see it, and I want y'all to acknowledge it, and just go about not letting these numbers rule you. But don't get trapped up, man, because you're going to see them. Y'all remember them scenes in The Matrix when some of the programmers was looking in The Matrix and all you seen was letters and stuff and looked like Chinese letters and stuff like that just going up and down the screen? That's how it's going to be when I show y'all what I show y'all. Y'all just going to see these numbers everywhere. Y'all going to see them everywhere. Y'all got to remember, our country, our world is made up of ley lines and there's something else, faults up underground. And that's another thing that we're ruled by. See, there's certain powers within the structure of the world, of the earth, and man knows how to tap into that power, or should I say, the elite know how to tap into that power. You'll see on maps that monuments in New York is on the same ley line as the monuments in Washington. It's like they're aligned with each other. And this goes on all over the world. Yeah, it's about that time, y'all. It's about that time. Oh, okay. See, the thing is, man, when we talk about the Most High, a lot of times we don't really have to pray to the Most High, although we should, because it's our communication to Him. When I think about the Most High and communication with Him, I think about it like this. If I'm your friend and I only hear from you when you want something, would I consider you my friend? If the only time I hear from you is when you want something, when you need something from me? Or would I hear from you every day? When things going right for you, when things ain't going right for you? Real friends check up on each other regularly, right? So, don't just holler at the Most High when you in the bind, or although He wants you to. I'm giving my opinion. The Most High don't care. He wants you to come to Him whenever. Well, what brings me my blessings is this. I try to communicate with Him when I'm feeling good and when I'm feeling bad. Like, there's no particular time. Not just when I'm in need. Absolutely. Hey, Toya, great minds, man. Why? Great minds, man. You was talking about the situation at work. You was just talking about the same thing. Hey, great minds. Ain't no magic or no super. Ain't none of that. We just on the same brainwave. That's just the way it is. And I want y'all to have the same peace of mind I got. Because look, we ain't got all this stuff, all this material stuff everybody else got. We didn't have a big extravagant wedding. We got married at my dining room table. It'll be 12 years strong in marriage. It's longer than that as far as relationship wise. 12 years strong in February. And don't worry about it. We talk cash shit to each other, threaten each other, all that good stuff. But we do it more to piss each other off at that moment than to really mean it. You know what I mean? But we talk, man. Me and my wife call each other names. We mainly play when we call each other names. My wife try to cap with me. She knows she can't cap with me, so we be mad. We be capping on each other, and I start capping on her. She busts out laughing eventually. So they was on my head when I was in school. I came up off all that. I came up. Then all that boogie stuff was over with. Yeah, absolutely, Juan. And I remember when y'all first got married, Toy. I ran into y'all. I ran into y'all at fucking. Remember, I had a Cadillac then. At Walgreens. When y'all just tied the knot. Yeah, hell yeah. Anything, A1. You got me on Facebook, man. Anything you need from me. If you just need to use a shoulder, bro. Hit me up, man. Hit me up. Anything y'all need, man, to help keep that family strong. Hey, Whatever y'all need, man. Me and my wife will tighten y'all up, man. Tighten y'all all the way up, man. But hey, just don't stop, man. Just don't stop. Just don't stop, man. Whatever got y'all going right now, just don't lose it. You know? And I'll be the first to tell you, man, I ain't worthy of my wife, man. I ain't worthy, man. My wife a bad, man. Brains, skills, actions, love, shit, man. But like I told her, I ain't going nowhere. You had to go somewhere. And I mean that. And if if it ever came to that point, I wouldn't even be mad. Because my wife gave me children, and she gave me some hell of a years. Hell of a years. Man, shit. And hey, my wife ain't going nowhere, but if she ever decides to, you know how them cats be on cheaters. I want answers and all that shit. I let Joy go ahead and show me what he gonna show me. I see a piece of that. Say I don't need to see no more Joy. Well, would you like to confront? No, I ain't gonna confront. Better go ahead about her monkey ass business. Just tell her I found out. I know. I'm gone. God damn it. I'm out. If I can forgive her, I will. But right now, I'm out. I ain't about to embarrass her. She earned that. Not really, but I'm just saying. My wife a bad woman. Bad woman. I messed that up. I deserve it. Whatever she do. Oh, man. Hey, you gotta have a little bit of that cray-cray in there, baby boy. That way you know you can be away from home at a particular time and you ain't got to worry about her being no damsel in distress. You know she gonna bust her head if need be. You know what I'm saying? So that little cray-cray always needed, baby. Always. I like a strong woman, man. Especially when she used that cray-cray on ops and not me. You know. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me this morning. Been telling my little homie I was gonna do a live. But you know, y'all know how family life is, man. Stuff come up and you don't want to be, you want everything to be as close to perfect as you can. You don't want too much noise, And then me, I'm forgetful, weed smoker. I be forgetting shit, I be talking about the birds and the bees 1 second, get distracted, and I come back talking about Transformers. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate y'all pulling up. You know what I'm about to get ready to do though, inspired by, because one of my supporters told me some time ago. She said, I need you to do one of those presentations on the numbers. So what I'm about to get ready to do is get my notebook and put together a nice little show where I can just show y'all what these numbers do. Like, for instance, how Fox equals up to 666. The word Fox equals 666. Crazy, right? How coincidentally Independence Day equals up to 47. And why is that significant? Independence Day equals 47, and 47 just so happened to be on Independence Day, the birthday of the country, which is July 4th. Now that's just two things right there that I just want to point out. First of all, how and I'm just using the term coincidentally to be an asshole, but coincidentally, the word Independence Day equal up to the same number of the day that Independence Day fall on. And I got so much to show y'all what that pertaining to. I'm pretty sure at the end of the day that y'all gonna make the same assumption that I'm standing in, is that yeah, it's some truth to this shit, and we being ruled by it. I seen this dude predict the Super Bowl 4 months before the Super Bowl because of a crazy story that came onto the news. Do y'all remember when the Denver Broncos won their last Super Bowl? Peyton Manning against Cam Newton. So listen, it was a news story. And always remember, if y'all ain't heard it from nowhere else, always remember that our news media is allowed to give us fake news with no repercussions from the law. They are allowed. There's laws allowing them to do this, even though they've been doing it before these laws were made. But these laws were made mid-90s and the early 2000s. That is legal. So the story was this, y'all. A car on the freeway crashed into nothing. It crashed into nothing, and the occupant in the car flew up and landed on the embankment over the freeway. You know where the big signs be, where show you where 8 miles is 7 miles away and stuff like that. The big sign is over your head. His body was thrown up there. So we asked the question, like, what did it crash into? And they showing us the camera. They showing us the video footage. The person crashed into nothing. Not the wall, not the embankment, not another car. He crashed into nothing and flew up on the embankment, where those big signs be at, right? So it happened in early October. The dude did the numerology on this stuff and figured out that it's going to be a Super Bowl featuring the white Broncos and the Black Panthers. From that bogus news story, he predicted from the numbers that it was going to be a Black Panthers theme. And everything I'm sharing with y'all right now is 100% actual factual. He made these predictions. This is when I made up my mind that, I think I'm on to something. Oh my God. This has been the answer to all the stuff that I've been trying to figure out. And everything that man predicted was 1,000% correct. Now, he had already predicted a Super Bowl previous to this. But when he predicted this, well, actually, he had predicted, and I'm saying predicted, but these are the numbers that they gave us. He didn't come up with these numbers. These are the numbers. He took the numbers from their news stories. He ran them through the calculator and came up with what was going to happen. And he was right on all of it. He was right when he said the Mets was going to the World Series. He was right when he said Houston was going to win based on the floods that happened there that year. Just numerology, y'all. I've seen it done over and over again to the point where I can't deny it no more. And the dude who found this out isn't a Bible thumper. He don't believe in the Bible. He does not believe in scripture. So take that part. But see, what he don't understand is that he gave me a whole nother way to explain scripture. He gave me a whole nother avenue to help people understand scripture. Crazy, y'all, crazy, but I'm gonna present it to you. And it may be today, or it may be tomorrow's Sunday. Oh, it may be tomorrow. Maybe today, maybe tonight, or tomorrow. I'm gonna present this. I'm about to get started on this immediately. But I'm gonna get off here for now. Get finished sipping this coffee. You understand? And catch up on a few things and do exactly what I said I was gonna do. And I'm gonna see y'all either tonight or tomorrow. And if I see y'all tomorrow, I'm going live from outside. And we're gonna run this thing down and we're gonna get an understanding. I'm gonna have the phone lines open, so anybody that don't feel like typing and want to come up and get a better understanding, sure, we can do this. Toya, Wine, y'all make sure some of the people we kick it with that's into this type of talk, make sure they get the information, because y'all know I don't be passing out this information out there. 7 a.m. when Richard Panion of Burbank was driving on a south side of the freeway at high speeds, hitting one vehicle with 3 passengers. Fatal crash. When is that slap? That's that Cali crash. Okay, y'all be safe. 10-30-15. Is that the one slap you saying that the dude flew up into the thing? Because if I'm mistaken, I think this prediction came before the 30th. Came like at the end, like the very beginning of the NFL season crash he was talking about. Okay. Well, we definitely gonna touch on that. Hey, Tanya. Oh man, my light about to go out. But yeah, y'all. Slapper, you on already over there? You already live, Slap? All right. Dig that. I'll be there. Peace, y'all. Thank y'all for coming to hang out with me. Y'all looking for me, I'll be over at the Slap. Peace.